so much. Incidentally, Mr. President, I mentioned to you that the candidate of the APC, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, was meant to be here. But I also show you a program that had been prepared long ago in which he was supposed to be at Ibadan, Oyo State, today. And I ask you to please appreciate that he asked me to deliver his message even before. All right. Hello. Let me assure you, if you do not want his message, I will speak my own. Then I will speak to you as former president of Nigeria Labour Congress. I congratulate all of you because, like Femi Falana rightly summarized it, although we have transited from military dictatorship to democracy, that does not mean that organized labor is out of danger. In all democracies, including Western democracies, and I'm happy that I had the honor of sitting next to the Deputy General Secretary of the British Trade Union Congress. Labor movements come under attack by governments of the right and sometimes even of the left. So, notwithstanding the character of government, labor must be aware that to remain free, independent, and function, it must not take any particular government of any color for granted. You will recall, comrades, that even as a city governor of Edo State, I joined you in a protest from Federal Secretariat to the National Assembly to reinforce your argument for improved minimum wage. I have no contradiction whatsoever in my mind. I have no doubt that my first and primary constituency, today, yesterday, and forever, shall be the labor movement. If you watch the interview I had 2 days ago with Channel Television, when they introduced me as former governor, former chairman of APC, I told the guy, I said, you omitted the most important one. And he asked me which one. I said, former president of the NLC. And he said, that is long ago. I said, but that is the most important job I have done as a human being. I am proud of it. If I were to be the president again, if you amend your rules and I'm favored by your vote, I will fight even harder. Even if APC, Tinubu wins election, it does not mitigate, it does not cancel the fact that there are class issues in Nigeria. And I believe nobody spoke to it more eloquently, more forcefully, more ruggedly than Femi Falana has just done. And by the way, if I am not a convict today, it is thanks to the industry, the resourcefulness of Femi Falana and our late great friend, Gani Fawehimi, who were always there to speak for us. And I'm happy when he made the point that even when the NBA talks about society, rule of law, we had a judgment that says you cannot you deny the president the right to review policies. Anybody can go to court and judges issue black market injunctions day in, day out. But what I've come to say to you, and I'm happy that Femi Falana said it, and I don't want you to have any illusion as organized labor that whoever become president tomorrow, I repeat, whosoever become president tomorrow, I dare say to you, and you will soon find out. And even now, I ask you to listen attentively to their policy choices, so that you don't assume that because I wear your uniform, that my heart has changed. I can change my clothes, I can change my khaki, I can put on well-knitted suit as I do sometimes, but I remain the small Adam that I am. So I believe when you look at the Nigerian nation, no one can question that the only group that is pan-Nigeria, that discuss issues, not ethnicity, that discuss issues, not religion, that discuss justice, not for a few, for all. It is the Nigeria Labour Congress and a segment of the Nigeria civil society. I emphasize a segment because to be a civil society doesn't necessarily mean you are progressive. There are right-wing civil societies, as you have left-wing civil societies, as you have civil societies of the center. I'm sure you know it all. 3 days ago, and I'm not saying this because you are here, I said the challenge we face is for anyone to think that by virtue of the fact that he has been elected or he has been appointed and he has the power under the law to take certain decisions, he must worry not only about the legality of a decision, but the legitimacy of that decision. I was trained as a young trade union leader. The huge gap between what is lawful and judgment of the court and what you and I consider to be social justice, which is why you can go to court and get judgment that does not translate to justice. In the eyes of the law, you and I are classified sometimes as servants and your employer as the master. And in the eyes of the law, the servant cannot question the master if the master decides